packaging and networking. First, I'd like to give you a bit of background of myself. I was really waiting. Waiting for what? No, I'm not senior. I'm not senior. Not much. But I'm privileged to have been amongst the startup management for Bridgewaters and Oakland. Yes. We started Bridgewaters. It's okay. We started Bridgewaters from 2 rooms in 2002. Yes, April 2002. That's how we started. Most people don't know because our 2 rooms will be full, and then we tell people our rooms are full. They don't know that other rooms are not ready. so we just took a lot of discipline and consistency and branding for it to grow. So what we did was, as customers were coming in, as we were saving up, we were able to move from 2 rooms to 3 rooms to 4 rooms. Now it's 50 rooms. Oakland is 50 rooms, and then we still have Bridgewaters Abuja, and we are building Oakland Abuja, and there's Plasia, which is actually a subsidiary of the first generation hotel, right? So it's on that basis that I'm going to talk about branding and packaging. Because as you can see, we packaged well. so if you do not know, there is no way you will tell that we had only 2 rooms at the point we started. So I always encourage, most of the time I actually just, I center my talks on starting with whatever you have, but starting well and being consistent with it. And having a vision, that's why when they asked about the leader, I said vision. If you have a vision, keep it in your head, write it down somewhere, make sure that you're pursuing it. Do not look at the circumstances. Well, of course, you have to be realistic. There's something about vision. First of all, it has to be realistic. If it's not realistic, then you're dreaming, you're not having a vision. Then it has to be measurable. If you can't say by this time next month, I hope to have gotten to this stage in this business. By this time next year, I hope to have gotten to this stage in this business. Then that means you're just playing around and you're wasting your time. You must give targets to yourself. And then you have to have some kind of accountability. You have to be accountable. If you have people, well, depending on at what stage your business is. If you're still growing, find mentors. Find someone like this sister here. Yes, Sister Chinyere will be a very good person to be accountable to. No, but it's true. Get people that you look up to that you can be accountable to. There are people that are willing to help others, right? It's not everybody that is actually doing well that is willing to help others do well. So when I value such people, I value people that are like this Mr. Okenwa, the way I value people that are willing to encourage others to grow. So if you have someone that you're accountable to, it helps you grow, it helps you do better. Right now, actually, you'll be surprised, but the person, my accountability partner is actually my son now. Yes, because, we've gotten to a stage, right? But I'm now starting a new journey still in business. I've moved from running a business to training others in the same business. So I'm actually right now partnering with Buildup Institute. It's a training company. We're training hospitality because we want to change the face of hospitality in Enugu. So we just started, and we're just starting now. Right, so now this is a new business for me, and I also need, even though I have been able to grow what I grew before, I need an accountability partner for me to make sure that I'm on the right track and I'm doing what I said I want to do and how I want to do it, right? So first, branding. Like I think, thank God, both speakers have already talked about ourselves, starting with ourselves in everything we're doing. I remember that one of the first guests that we had, who had remained our guest for over the years and had brought so many people to us, one of the things that endeared him to us was, I found out his birthday, that he was going to be in a hotel on his birthday, because we started giving out forms, and then when you fill in your birthday too, just your date, the day, you don't need your date, you don't need to know how old you are. So I found out his birthday, and unfortunately he was going to be in Enugu. I know his family, they stay in Harcourt, was going to be in Enugu, and he was going to be in a hotel. So what I did was we just made a small cake, nothing serious, but it was just a small cake. My staff presented it to him, we sang happy birthday to him. He was blown away. And can you tell me that small cake did not cost, I don't know how much it cost. It was just a small cake. But the fact that we remembered, and because he wasn't with his family, and my staff got together and we sang happy birthday for him and gave him that cake. He said there is nobody that he knows that will come into Enugu that will not sleep in Bridgewaters. So that kingdom come. Honestly, you know, so there are little things, but it's about you. You know, I believe branding is that thing about you that creates a lasting impression in your customers, in your clients, in your guests, whoever, whatever it is. So it's about you really. You know, like she said, that one woman went to the market and now spat on somebody. Like, why would you do that? Right? You might be thinking nobody knows you here. But tomorrow you're going to put your face on Instagram for us to buy something from you. And I'm going to be like, it's that woman. What kind of rubbish is this one? That just puts you off, right? But it's about you. So you just do the little things about you that will endear you to people. As you're being endeared to people, your product is selling. If I'm coming out here and, you know, I'm just snobbish, I'm not talking to anybody, whatever. See, you know, I've been down for a guest. I've not done for a guest before. One big man like that. He was angry because we sold his room. The room he had booked. Yes, because you know, you see, in the hotel industry, you're working with human beings. It's not, well, okay, so definitely you have the machines, you have the computer and all, but you still have human beings you're working with mostly. Hospitality depends a lot on human resource. So that is part of the reason why I'm going into this training session now. But we saw that guys, it was a mistake. Because it's someone that was punching that reservation in the system, punched in the wrong things. So now the guy has come in, big Oga, the room has been sold. What do we do? Hey, we had, of course, there was another room for him, but it wasn't the same type of thing that he wanted. So we begged, how will do this? Me and Lopo everywhere. Hey, what did I do? I didn't know what else to say. You know, the way sorry will finish in your mouth. I don't know what else. What I just knelt down there. Okay. Hey, madam, and once I start something like that, they were like, hey, okay, and I was like, no, hey, how dare, God forbid, don't ever try that rubbish, you know? And that was the end of it. Yes. He said, you know, that is it. And that same thing also made that man loyal to us for life. So tomorrow, no matter where you go and you tell him about me, he will tell you, no. Even if I steal today in your before, that man will say it's a lie, it's not me like so. It's somebody else, right? Because I had made that impression. So in anything you have, any passion you have, right? Just so far as your target is to make sure that you're impacting positively. It's to be difficult to go wrong. If at the back of your head, all you want to do is to make sure that this person has a good experience. Not just that you're selling, but you're selling a good experience to that person. That is branding. So if tomorrow, like I say, they are human beings and it can't be perfect. But if you're seen as doing the best you can at all times, if you're seen as bringing in positive energy whenever you're there, we host a lot of organization for conferences, a lot of ceremonies, a lot of things happen. And if I give you this story, I have seen plenty things, but I love it because he exposed me to a lot of people. I've made a lot of contacts, a lot of connections, and that's where networking comes in. Yeah. And because honestly, I'm one that passionately likes to just help people. I like to just do what I can do to make whatever it is that's happening with you better, right? So, because that is my nature, it was easy and it helped me a lot in the industry I found myself in. So actually, this wasn't my plan. I read pharmacy in school. Now marriage carrying me go to hospitality. Right? So